Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and I got my cool Moss Man figures today in the mail. So I'm all excited. I'm like, yes! I just finished making a video that will actually air later. Might have aired earlier, I don't know when I'll release these, on the new Tila, and now I'm going for Moss Man. So as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Moss Man, but he is kind of cool, and for some reason I lost my Classics Moss Man. I looked everywhere for him before I started taping this video. I spent probably an hour going through all my boxes trying to find him. I don't know if I used him for another video and he's sitting somewhere when he be put away. But I did like the Masterverse Moss Man. There he is. And many of you guys have seen my little flower pot that I used to have sitting in some of my videos as kind of a joke. And I was going to decorate it one time at Christmas time to, have a Moss Man Christmas tree. But it's just kind of funny to, pretend like, he's just a potted plant. But no, it's Moss Man. And I didn't give this one Moss Man a lot of credit. Right? I remember when I first got him, I pulled him apart. He was the first Masterverse figure I ripped apart as much as I could possibly. And I tore like everything off of him. And I've lost all his cool accessories that he came with because he was in the pot for like over a year. And so it's just one of those things. But I do have another Moss Man that is unopened, that I could potentially get the accessories from, all the extra hands and the cool vine hand and stuff. But anyway, one thing I like about this particular Moss Man they released was it reminds me a lot of Swamp Thing. And I love the Swamp Thing series. I love the Swamp Thing movie when I was a kid. Not a huge fan of the Swamp Thing comics, the way they draw them, but I really like the way the movies made them look and the series did. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and open up the new Masterverse Moss Man that was just released on Tuesday for Club Grayskull members and Wednesday for everybody else. So here's the box. So in case you're wondering what the barcode number is, there is the number for Moss Man, in case you have a box like, what the heck? But it's nice now because the newer ones actually show this little contents thing so you can see what's inside of it. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside of it. I'm going to set the other one aside. And let's pop this baby open. And inside here, we have a Moss Man box. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and it opens up, and inside there you have a little leaflet you have to pull out, and there he is, Moss Man, Moss Man. Dun, dun, dun. And on the back it has a really cool artwork too. All right, so many of you guys know I do collect two kinds of Masterverse figures. I collect the monsters of the universe, like this guy here, one of the monsters of the universe. And I also collect a lot of the female figures too. And that's usually all I collect from Masterverse. I have a couple other figures, but most of the time it's just for either monsters of the universe or the female figures are made incredibly well. And so we have his little holster here for his sword sheath. And we have his extra vine, which is really not that impressive. And then we have his club, which also was not super impressive either. Just not really impressed with this club. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it looks too ornate to be something that Moss Man would be using. My own personal opinion, but just my own thoughts on it. All right. No extra hands. I mean, this is technically kind of an extra hand, but I was hoping we would have... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, his sword. That's crazy. I thought we'd have like an extra fist hand on this side, so you could not fist hand, but closed hand, so we could close that out. All right, we got our Cracker Jack prize open. It does come with this cool little scene that you can put them behind. If I turn it right side up, there we go. Oh, it's Eternia in the background. Eternia. So you can see there's Eternia back there with some weird creatures flying around. little lizards and whatnot. All right, let's set this stuff aside and let's bust them out of the box. My grandkids are coming over today, so I don't have a lot of time to get the video done. So it's like, oh, my wife's like, get on it. I'm like, I'm going. So if I sound a little rushed, I apologize. Ugh. We got one left to cut. There we go. He is very rubbery feeling. Oh, that's why he can't get out of there. One more to cut. He's not escaping. Ugh. Hooray, hooray. Oh, there he is. And out of his might. Alright, so let's go and talk about articulation. So first we got ankle articulation. We have a boot cut, which seems kind of weird because he's not really wearing boots. Double jointed knees, which work really good. Well, the top one does. The bottom one does too. There we go. We have a thigh cut. We have hip joint. We have the waist and an upper crunch. We have shoulder movement, bicep cut, double jointed elbows. For this guy, I don't mind double jointed elbows because he's just a different kind of creature anyway. So, and then we have his head movement too. So there we go. There's always movement. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of this armband. It looks like the ornateness of his club, which I guess is okay. But his belt is the same thing too. So I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the belt and the armband. I'm glad I got two. I will definitely be swapping out the armband for another one of these on this side. Let's just pull that off now. I'm just not a fan of it. It has to go. It just kind of messes up his whole motif. In fact, you know what? I'm painting the belt too to get rid of that weird kind of gold. It just doesn't match the Moss Man vibe. Which, see, this one did match the Moss Man vibe very much. Everything on him was veiny, viney stuff. It was really cool. But here's the height difference. So quite a bit of difference. He could be his little brother. Hey, bro, can I borrow a few bucks? Oh, last time you didn't pay me back. Oh. All right. I know I was a little aggressive for just asking for borrow money. Looks like his... Oh, those come off too. If you can get his feet off with some hot water, you could pull these off if you choose to. Well, that's cool, because I like this one better than this one. So I may end up using that other one of this on this side. I mean, it's cool to have a spike on there, but it's just oddly placed and only have one. It's kind of weird. So now I'm really glad I got two Moss Mans. I was thinking about swapping the heads, but the heads are such different sizes. I mean, look at the size difference in these heads. If I was to put that little beanie head on that big body, it would just look ridiculous. And the coloring's different too. So that would not do, sir. All right, let's go ahead and get this on. Excuse me. Well, that's not right. There we go. That seems right. Well, that's nice. It covers up the gold belt. Hooray! I was thinking of why I didn't complain about that when I made the video and I saw them online, but that's why, because this thing covers up the majority of the belt. So you know what? I'm probably not going to paint that belt because most of it's covered anyway. No big deal. I mean, I might hit it with some green just to give it that look. Ooh, he's keeping the dagger for sure. And the club's got to go. And then he has the extra hand. You know what? I might stick it on this side. And I'm going to have to make a club for him. Come on. Get on that bate. There we go. I want to merge with you and become one giant, massive Moss Man. You're going down. Okay. You're going to have to rotate it this way so you don't get that. What's going on? What's going on? Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and compare sizes since we've spent this long throwing poor old Moss Man around. Hey, don't you like me anymore? You're still cool, man. So, I have some other monsters of the universe here I'm pulling out. Bom, 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 bom. Bom, 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 bom. Let's try Hose Nose first and do a size comparison. Hose Nose, Hose Nose. Whoosh. Oh, thanks for the watering, Hose Nose. Oh. And let's check the sizes. They are about the same. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's try the beast of a man, Beast Man himself. Beast Man. Now, hoping Beast Man is bigger, but I am thinking he is not. So we'll just go ahead and bring him on out. Bring on the beast. And he is smaller. Womp, womp, womp. All right, let's check out the new adventures. Let's check out the Masterverse He-Man and compare him. Yep, bigger than Masterverse He-Man. Ha! Sorry, Moss Man, but our fire's going down. We need some wood. Wood! Oh, give a girl back. We need some kindling. Oh, now it's stuck on there. Stuck on you. There we go. Where is his other Fists of Fury? There it is. Oh. Oh. I do like these in the back, though. It's kind of cool. I might figure out a way to rotate them so they're the same as Beast Man's. There we go. If they're going to be on that, I want them right on the bicep. Yes. Rotate. Survey says rotate that pup. There we go. Oh, that looks cool now. Do I look cool now? You do, Moss Man. You do. Thanks for the kindling, bro. I know, it's just wrong. It's wrong. It's like going to Groot and stealing his arm for kindling. I know he gave his arm up to make Stormbreaker, but that was a whole different thing. He did it on his own. It's not that Thor said, come here, you. I'm going to use your arm to be my handle for Stormbreaker. That would have been messed up. Stand, He-Man, stand. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Let's see how big he is next to the massive Horde Troopers. Horde Troopers just a little bit taller, not a lot, which surprises me because it's supposed to be a giant Horde Trooper. So Moss Man is pretty good size. Okay, we got one last figure to try him up against, and that is the Classics He-Man. Which, as you guys know, Classics is my thing, and so any figure that's going to be added to my collection permanently has to fit in with Classics, and he is going to be awesome for Classics. Good to see this guy now. See, now he's a monster because now he's big next to my other figures that I'm going to be using. Oh, you know what'd be cool? Instead of giving him a club, give him like a wooden battle axe. That would be cool. That's what I'm going to make for him. I'm going to make a wooden battle axe for him with some twisted vines or something. Oh, that'd be so cool. All right. Anyway, I think that is it. I think we've tested everything that I wanted to test on him. So we could check him next to Clawful and see. He's much taller than Clawful. What? I'm Clawful, the awfulest. That's my two big meaty claws. You know what's too bad. Too bad. It's too bad. It was like the biggest figure I had for a long time when it came to these guys. And I thought he was ridiculously made because he was so big and so tall. Let's take a look. And he is the same height as the blue side, but shorter than the purple side. So depending on which side of Too Bad you're comparing the height on, shorter than purple. Oh, I shall kick him. No, I'll kick him. Oh, we both can't kick him. That's no good. Too bad. I'll kick you. Oh. See, you can't do two guys doing the flying kick at the same time. It just does not work. This side's like ready to break or something. Oh, and Too Bad got the last laugh. I got the last two laughs. Ha 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 ha. No, I laugh. Ha ha. No, I laugh. Ha ha. No, I laugh. Ho ho ho. No. All right. Looks like they have to fight all day long on who gets the last laugh. Who gets the last laugh? Badra or Tuvar? Oh. We laugh at the same time. No! Oh! Anyway, I'm having too much fun with my Monsters of the Universe. I love, it's so cool calling them Monsters of the Universe. It's the same way, and I've noticed there's a guy online who has the same name, Monsters of the Universe. And it's like, dude, that's awesome. Because they're just like so big next to my classics. And before, to me, Monsters of the Universe was only Hordak figures or Evil Horde, but now with these giants everywhere, it makes it much more formidable for my classics He-Man to have, you know, bigger foes to fight. And now he's got bigger help too. I just can't believe I lost my classics Moss Man. I do have another one unopened, and if I can't find him, I will be opening the old one. But so cool. So cool. Anyway, until next time, good journey. Bye now.
If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.